Hello and welcome to this Warcraft replay. It's going to be the second game of a best of 3. On the map Turtle Rock, in the bottom right we have Moon as the teal Night Elf player, currently up 1-0 against his opponent Tho, the purple human player, who, to be fairly honest, didn't play bad in the first game. I mean, I consider these two players probably the most well known of the entire 10 players that are listed in AWC. So you kind of could say that it was a clash of titans last month between these two players, but Moon played really aggressive in the early game and just Tho could not, I guess, recover against his constant harassments from Moon. What Moon basically did was the normal Demon Hunter, but we have yet to see a mana burn coming in until we saw that he actually chose Immolation as his first ability. So that led to constant pressure, constant harassment in the main base of Tho. He was not, or at least I'm not sure if he was not able to, but he just did not wall off his base properly, and that led to the Demon Hunter just constantly slipping in and picking off peasants left and right. The expansion, I guess you could say the expansion acted as the main base, and the main base just acted as, I don't know, one or two peasants probably mining off the gold mine. Just a little bonus, not a proper economic advantage, really. Yeah, just Tho kept on bashing at him. Not Tho, Moon kept on bashing at him early on. Tho just not able to catch up, and I guess just Moon got the game from that. So it is going to be a Warden first. I don't think we might see a second hero as the map is on Turtle Rock. There is a tavern in the middle, which I guess could suggest maybe a Panda second or maybe a Nagasiwich again. But really, Moon really wants to play aggressive here. Shadow Strike is going to be revealed as the first ability for the Warden. I would imagine that Tho just going to use this Footman as a scout. Suicidal scout, by the way. And yeah, just one Shadow Strike looks like to be enough. And we'll be taken out. Warden will get about, how much experience? 40 experience, I should say. Yeah, that sounds about right. Tho looking to expand once again. And Moon, no tier 2 just quite yet either, so this might suggest, possibly seeing as it is a Warden, maybe just a Huntress opening against Tho, who looks to be going for expand once again. He has a lot of peasants over here. He did clear out this red camp pretty early on. He did get himself probably the best aura item that he could hope for in this situation. Warden's going to pick up 2 peasant kills right over here and a Shadow Strike to finish off this one. No level 2 just quite yet for the Warden, is 2 experience points off. Illyria's Fluid Accuracy has been picked up by the Troll Warlord. So yeah, that is going to be True Shot or for the human army. That is really an ideal item, ideal bonus. Maybe the best one would be the Warsong Battle Drums, because that's just every unit in general, but True Shot, it's, I guess, the second best thing compared to a Warsong Battle Drum. So anyway, there's the Town Hall being placed down. Moon kind of lost about 1 or 2 archers in that skirmish. Wasn't really perfect on that. The Warden was able to pick off a couple of footmen, maybe more peasants than footmen, but still, she took a lot of damage for that. Completely using two out of the 3 Moonwells. I think Moon's just going to place down another Moonwell just for the sole purpose of using the Moon Juice. Wisp over here, possible expand on the red. I don't know where the Hunter's Hole is. This might not even be a Hunter's opening. It might just be an expand first, trying to catch up economically against Tho. This is Tho's selection of map, by the way, which is generally how he's doing, I guess, better than he was in Amazonia. Just this expand is not only close, but relatively easy to defend. There we go with the Tree of Life placed down. No tier 2 just quite yet, a little bit short on the gold front. Warden, very close to level 3, might be able to pick it up with a Shadow Strike, but it looks like the Warden has other priorities. She does have a Boots of Speed, so we'll be able to move relatively fast. Cloak of Shadows has been sold and exchanged for the Boots of Speed for the Archmage. Okay, Tho has one Arcane Tower in his main base. He is going to keep tick. There's the Hunter's Hole finally, but still, that is extremely late. I mean, considering the Tree of Life, considering that the Tree of Life was placed down first, and yet Tho's expansion is already done. That's, yeah, just nothing to say, but just describe it as late. Unfortunately, Tho did spot that expand, so yeah, that is going to discourage quite a lot of things. Moon's going to be severely behind in economy, and he is not looking good in terms of army either. He does have a fair amount of archers, but seeing that Tho is close to his tier 2 units, it's not looking good. Tree of Life instead is going to be placed down over here, maybe moved over to this orange gold mine. Tho just placing down a level 2 water mental. Maybe try and disrupt this over here. We do have Huntresses being produced. Shadow Strike on the footman. Yep, he's going to deny himself instead. TP staff will be over here in the Tree of Life. Maybe going after that Archmage himself. Shadow Strike on the Archmage. That is a level 2 Shadow Strike, so it does a fair amount of damage. But the TP staff from the Archmage, his own TP staff, so he will be able to get away from the Warden as long as it's out of cooldown, basically. Now the Huntress is going to try and path for this footman. The footman will be taken out relatively easily. The Water Elemental did try to go for that denial, but was a little too early on that front. So Keep Tick is nearly completed. Maestro upgrades +1 is pretty much done as well. We don't see a Blacksmith placed down for those, so we might not be going for any workshop plays as of yet. I mean, he did see the Huntress, so I would have imagined that he placed down a Blacksmith. Oh, there it is. Okay, Wisp is over here. Not sure why. Warden looks like he was able to take down a footman, but I think the Archmage was able to deny it, as the Warden's experience doesn't seem to have changed all that much. Water Ward will be used by Moon. It will be claimed by Moon, and this is a well-placed ward, in my opinion. Probably the best place would be on the actual water itself, not near the edge, but oh well. Okay, Moon brought a Wisp. Probably should use it for the detonation on the Elemental, really. The Elemental would severely be damaged, but the Wisp is moving somewhere else instead. Ancient of War will be taken out. That is a great pick-off of Tho. However, Moon does have one other Ancient of War, which is generally how you would see it from a Huntress opening, really. Footman again taken out, but the Ogre Lord is being pulled by the Huntresses, not really engaging with the human army, so not sure what that was about. Moonstone will be used. We do have the first Ancient of Lore being placed down. I would imagine just Dryads and then eventually Bears will be transitioned. Elemental just once again being sent to harass, keeping this Night Elf army preoccupied. Tree of Life most likely will eat its way through the trees. Is that a second Blacksmith? That is a second Blacksmith. Tho is relatively low on lumber. He is going to a very quick castle tick. One Arcane Sanctum. Paladin is the second hero. It looks like Staff Sanctuary has... Oh, was that Staff Sanctuary, I wonder? Oh no, the Paladin had a TB Staff of his own. Or maybe it was transferred from the Archmage. Possibility, really. Holy Light has been seen as the first ability for the Paladin, so he doesn't have the Divine Shield, which will make him invulnerable to those Shadow Strikes, those very, very annoying Shadow Strikes nonetheless. He does have scroll regeneration as well as a health pot, so he shouldn't be dying anytime soon. Maybe if the Warden goes for a Phantom Knives Shadow Strike, he could probably pick off that Pally, but it looks like the time was given for him to use that health potion instead. So Castle Tick, nearly done. Moonstone's constantly being used or activated. Moon is queuing up a lot of wisps, wanting to really expand over here. If he loses this Tree of Life, yeah, that's a complete sink. Complete money going down the drain, really. Is going to continuously eat trees. There we go with Divine Shield. It looks like the Paladin... Wait, the Paladin? Oh, the Paladin did not choose Holy Light. That was... I could have sworn I saw him heal the Archmage earlier, but apparently not. We have Priests coming out for Tho, so he does have his, I guess, form of healing. Tree of Life, if this guy gets picked off, that is going to be severely crippling for Moon, really. I mean, he was forced to cancel his earlier expand, and already delayed expand or enough already. It looks like the Tree of Life might be taking out more Whispers being pulled off, but Tho is beginning to focus down that Tree of Life, just completely ignoring the other units. There we go with the Holy Light. Okay, yeah, I think I might have known what that was. I think the Pally was just using an invulnerability potion. That might have been my mistake. Oh well, wow. That was rather weird of me to think that he had Divine Shield. Anyway, Castle Tick is now up and running. We have siege tanks on the way. We only have one workshop, however. Double Arcane Sanctums added training for the priests is also being researched, and we have a Mountain King to follow up as the third hero for the human army. Fragmentation shards will increase the damage of those mortar teams, and we have one mortar team. They'll do very nicely against those dryads, to be honest. And there we go with Phantom Knives. I'm assuming it's level 1 Phantom Knives, level 2 Shadow Strike, and level 1 Blink. There we go with the one and only mortar team being taken out. Tho is actually going to go for a Naga Sea Witch third instead of a Mountain King, so the MK was cancelled. The Warden is taking a ton of damage. There we go with TP Staff, not TP Staff, TP Scroll being used. Will a Dryad be taken out? No, but an Archer will be, and this Tree of Life once again has been left alone. Will this one be destroyed, however? That is the question, or will these Wisps just try and repair this as best they can? Night Elf Army needs to move out now, but the Moon Walls are really just dried off, so yeah, these Dryads, or at least the low hit point ones, are unable to recover. And this Gargantuan Sea Turtle Camp has yet to be cleared out, so Moon cannot afford to expand while having this creep camp still alive. Siege tanks are moving their way probably to the Tree of Life as well. It would be pretty pointless if Moon focused on the tanks, as it is a pretty tanky unit. Spellbreakers being added to the mix, priests being taken out. However, archers are being exchanged for that. The Paladin looks like he will be taken out. No way of saving him. Oh, there we go with the Staff of Sanctuary. Did not realize he had that item. Either way, knights are coming out for Tho as well. Does he have any upgrades going on? He does have +1 attack for the Dwarvish unit, so that is the mortar teams as well as the siege tanks. Dryads being picked off by the Spellbreakers and Knights. We even have a lot of low hit point Dryads over here, but it looks like the Archmage was taken out level 3 by the Warden, so that's going to be level 5 Warden for her. The Archmage is going to be just instantly Tavern revived right here. And, oh, Ancient of Lores trying to deal with these siege engines. Usually the best way of dealing with these siege engines is the treants themselves. Usually the Ancient of Wars, but, well, that one's over there, and I don't think Moon would rather waste his time constructing more. TP Staff, probably from the Paladin. There we go. trying to heal up that Archmage, but if the Archmage get taken out again, that is going to be a huge, I guess, turnaround, but still, Paladin picking up his own Staff of Sanctuary, Triads being picked off by the mortar teams. Warden is low herself, so, oh wow, really needs to be careful, and was not careful. Moon is going to give the GG. That is going to be game 2. The series is tied up 1-1. And this is where I admit I don't have the third replay file. So, sorry about that. Unfortunately, the third game was played, and then there was some issues. They had to save and reload the game, which kind of screwed up with the replay file because that doesn't work anymore because it's in 2 parts, and the replay system doesn't work for loaded games anyway. So yeah, it's kind of unfortunate, but that's how it is. The series actually goes to Tho. He went for just standard play. Moon went for, I guess, a wacky play. I'm not sure exactly, but that's what happened. Tho wins the series 2-1, and yeah. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed. I will be casting the next series, which is going to be Elegant versus Moon. Stay tuned for that.